party, I need to go party. Me chasing him, when are you coming back, where are you? Yeah. And thinking About Jay days when life was so simple. Jay sit, Jay will sit. Jay stand, Jay will stand. Yeah. Parenting a neurotypical is hard. Yeah. And then the worries of, oh my God, he's not back, where is he, what's going on? Yeah. And the maid and the house and my work and the life, all of that put together. Yes. So how have things been with you guys? People, how have things been with you guys? Are you doing good? Yeah. How's the kid? How's the kid doing? How many of you still struggling with behaviors? Still struggling with behaviors? Don't tell me you're struggling with behaviors. That's the easiest thing to remove from your child's system. How many of you still struggling with behaviors? Are you? I hope not. After our boot camps and programs, most of you report that, okay, behaviors seem like a matter of the past now. Yeah? Okay. How many of you struggling with independence issues? How many of you struggling with, some people on YouTube have also joined. Hi. How many of you struggling with independent issues? Somebody struggling with independence issues also? Is it? Yeah? Okay. So first of all, before we start, I want to tell you people, I'm in a live, you will have to keep the phone down. Bye. Yeah. So I want to tell you this before we go any forward. Some people with the email Rajni Singh, not Rajni Singh, Rajni Singh, are sending dubious payment links to people for showing my YouTube videos. Please don't pay. My YouTube videos are free. You don't have to pay any Rajni Singh for watching my videos. They are free. Yeah? None of the videos is charged. Right? The live is free. I don't know who this is. I'm getting it investigated. But anything asking you to pay for a YouTube video is bogus. Don't do it. Yeah? Okay, I already started getting questions. Struggle to make him learn combing, Rekha. Okay? Alright. This side, my 4-year-old, and she does not pay attention to me. I've been watching all your YouTube videos, all your videos in YouTube. Supriya Reddy. Yeah. I hope not paying for it, huh? If somebody is saying pay on this link and watch the YouTube videos, guys, that's a fraud. SASHAKT and Rajni have never asked for a single rupee for YouTube videos. Those are free. Okay? Please, if that is like that, report to us so we can catch hold of that fraud. We got to know from an international parent, because they're not doing this in India. They're doing this internationally, and people are, I don't know if somebody's paid also. Oh my God. Okay. Struggling to work independently in school and tuition. Yeah, now my Instagram people are talking about independence. So that's what today's topic is. Am I helping my child? Actually helping my child, or am I, in the name of help, actually not allowing my child to get independent? Yeah, by doing so much for them. So here's the deal. You have to make a decent balance between what is help and what is not. Okay? What is making them dependent on us? First of all, the minute you say, my God, he won't be able to do it, okay, is the minute you have in your head already failed your child. Right? So why do we say? We don't say it very blatantly or knowingly, but we are like, my God, इतनी देर लगाएगा, इससे अच्छा मैं खुद ही कर लूँ. कितने लोगों के साथ ही होता है? He's going to take ages, and then I have to spend so much energy explaining, and then I have other works, let me do it myself. होता है? Do you go through that? Yes? So when you do that, you take away the child's confidence and you give them comfort zone. That mommy will do it for you. You don't worry. Okay, the minute you give them the comfort zone, mommy will do it for you. Now they begin to get more and more complacent and they don't want to put in the effort because mommy will do it anyway. And then it begins to reflect in other areas, right? So once you do it, let us say with bathing or combing or brushing or something, and then for everything else, they will hold the toothbrush in the mouth and wait. And they will wait. That mommy will come and she will, and then mommy comes and thinks, he's standing here like he's standing here. Okay, like half an hour he's just standing here with the brush in his mouth. I have other things also to do. Let me just finish it. Yeah. And secretly we keep hoping that the child will learn to brush his teeth on his own. That day will come when he will learn and he'll begin to do it on his own. Tell me how many people here resonate with this, that yes, it does happen with me. Be honest. Be honest. It happens with you like that? Does it? Huh? Did your son receive any medicines in childhood? Yeah, he did. So when he had viral, he had paracetamol and he had ciprofloxacin or erythromycin. When he had loose motion, he had, whatever is the loose motion medicine, like every other kid. Yes, he did. Yeah. All kids receive medicine when they're unwell. And here's the point I want to make. If my kid is not unwell, there's no question of medicine. Having autism doesn't mean being unwell. Having viral fever means being unwell. So my kid, like every other kid, did receive medication. Not for autism. That doesn't make sense. There is nothing like medication for autism. That is basically curbing the behaviors by sedating the child. In other words, what it means is, I don't know what to do with this human being who's all over the place and who's shouting. Let me just put him off to sleep and hope and pray to God that he'll be okay. No such luck, honey. Please do not medicate your child on the autism spectrum. That is not the way forward. That will give you zero results. It's no good. Don't do it. Don't do it. It will give you obesity. It will give you rigid patterns. It will give you lack of plasticity of the brain, so the learning capacity reduces. It will give you all the negative things that you can think of. Liver enlargement. Don't do it. Medication is not for autism. Medication is for viral fever. It is for conjunctivitis. It is for everything that is MBBS related. Autism is not MBBS related. Okay. It is a different way of being and you have to learn and you have to do. So now, we were talking about the child being helped too much with the parent secretly hoping and wishing, praying to God that one day he learns. And until then, going on helping. If you are that parent who's doing that, please, for heaven's sake, don't ever do that, because be rest assured the child will not learn, will never learn. Because neurotypical and neurodiverse are different. Yeah. And the neurodiverse brain will get prompt dependent, waiting for you in the comfort zone, getting your attention by being scolded. And the rigid pattern develops that, okay, the only way I can get my mom or dad's attention is when they will खींचो on me. क्या है, सीखते ही नहीं हो, कितनी बार समझाया, yeah. And so they begin to wait that they'll pay attention to me. So I'll sit on the potty for such a long time and not wash and keep sitting. When she says wash, I will put some water and again sit and look at her face. And she give me 2 whacks, but at least she look at me. Yeah, the Rakhi Sawant syndrome. Talk bad about me, but at least look at me. Yeah. That's not how you parent a kid on the spectrum. Please do not do that. It is worse for the child. Not bad, worst. Set important boundaries. Tell the kid. Put the timer. Tell the kid, I know you can do it. You can do it. You will do it, and I love you. And I know this. And here is the pastry. Here is the key to the scooter where we are going to go for a ride. Okay. Here is this. Here is that. Do it, and we do that. No, do it. No, we don't do it. We don't go to the mall. We don't do this. You don't do this on your own. I will not help. And you stand. And then the game of wits begins. The child will wait half an hour thinking, now she will budge. Now she will budge. You will not budge. You will go away from there. Okay. So you will say, then the child won't brush. Then the child won't comb. So they will not get this and this and this and this. So you have to keep on adding more and more punishments. In terms, punishment not like this, not like this. No, that's not punishment. Okay. Punishment like, all right, I thought I'll give you the pastry, but now I cannot. You're not listening. You didn't do it. Those are actual punishments for children, because they're like, oh God, she didn't give it to me. And again, give them a chance and say, okay, here's your chance. You want it? Yeah? You really want it? Now do it. I'm watching you do it. Yeah? I know you can. I love you. Do it. Here is your thing. Yeah? It's waiting for you. Come on. Come on. Give encouragement. Slowly you will see the child will begin to, yeah? And other things. Get them to be independent. My child has autism and ADHD. Can we go to normal school? Mary Manque. No, maybe I've Mariam. Maybe I've pronounced your name wrong. I'm sorry. Jay has ADHD and autism. He's been to a normal school all his life. It's how you keep the gaps in control. And for his ADHD, I never gave him any medicine. No. You train the brain. You train the brain to get rid of impulsivity and to focus at one place. Yeah. I have ADHD. I don't take any medicine. My brain runs in 20 different places even to this day. Yeah. Multitasking most of the time. But I don't take medicine. You have to train your brain. And training the brain, you can do it. You can teach them how to do it. Okay. So we are going to have our boot camp. Yeah. The link to the boot camp, my team would be here. Are you there, Kiruba? Yeah. Put the link to the boot camp. We are going to train you on complete ADL skills in the boot camp, along with language skills, along with how to cut down behavior scientifically, where you don't have to raise your voice even so much. Use science and let the child learn the scientific and the proper way. Okay. He's going to a normal school. Is it good or bad? Neither and both. It's not, anything is not good, anything is not bad. What is working for the child is good, what is not working for the child is bad. Okay, so going to a normal school is not what qualifies it to be good or bad. What is he doing in the school? How much is he learning? How much is the gap? If the gap is very high, okay, he's not learning. Year on year, you're not seeing growth. Is bad. But then, it's bad in a special school also if he's not learning. The only thing that's bad is your child's gap is increasing. And the most helpless place to be in. Like I was reading a book and it said the most helpless, the most horrible emotion is helplessness in a human being. It's the most horrible emotion. Most devastating. It breaks down your internal mechanism, your immune system, feel anything but don't feel helpless, because that literally is going to eat you. It's the root cause of all cancers. Helplessness. Yeah. And The worst thing for a parent of a kid on the spectrum is to be in that state of being helpless, where they feel the schools are not working, neither the special one nor the regular one. Other children are doing multiplication, my child can not even count decently. Okay, everybody studies in the class, my kid goes round and round onto poles. Okay, you try to sit him down in the class, then he will bite somebody or pull somebody's hair or sleep or tear notebooks, and the teacher will again throw him out with the maid that please take him, I have to teach other children. And then we removed him from there and we put him in a special school, and in an entire year they didn't even do ABC. I don't know what to do. That's a place of helplessness. Yeah, and that helplessness will eat into the parents' basic fabric. Okay, also it will lead to a huge lag in the child. So that is why we do these sessions, the masterclass, the boot camp, the various programs, this live session, that parents, please, you need to learn, because when you have learnt it on your own, the one thing that you will never have is helplessness. Because if nothing is working outside, you start working inward. You start working with the kid. Okay, at home you start teaching ADL skills. You start developing language. When the kid is at a recent level, you cut down on behaviors without shoving the damn medicine into their body. Okay, and that's when you talk to the school, and that's when you say, okay, the class is doing carry, my child is doing double digit addition without carry. Decent, not too bad. You can calculate the lag. You can say, okay, I can cover up and be with the class in another 2 years time or 3 years time, where my child will have abstract thinking ability. You have a way forward. You know how to take it forward. That's when you're not in a helpless position. Other than that, everything is bad if you are just drifting like with the flooded river. You're just forced to drift. And where is the kid going to go? You have no idea. No, that is a bad place to be in. Everything else other than this is a good place to be in. Yeah, which means you know what to do. You call the shots. You talk to the school. You are in a position where you can partner, and you build ADL skills at home. Okay, with confidence. You build language because you know how to, you know the pyramid, you know how to use it. That's why, the YouTube channel, that's why I said it's free of cost. Please, nobody to pay anything to that Rajni Singh. I'm trying to get it identified and then we'll put it to cybercrime. That's cheating. None of Rajni's YouTube videos cost you anything. Don't pay any Rajni Singh. Yeah, they've created some payment links and stuff. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. But please be aware, people who are here. Yeah, we don't charge you for YouTube videos, for lives. Just learn. Learn, because that's important. Yeah. And of course, the bootcamp has a charge to it, because it's 3 days of structured training with questions and answers, where me and my team are going to come together to show you how it is done, practical examples using scientific strategies, methodologies, techniques, and actual parent videos with their permission, of course, and show you when they do this, this is what happens. Now you see they do this, this is what happens, and the parents themselves say, well, I did this and this is how it turned around. So that we can spread that flicker of light, yeah, that can tell other parents that autism is workable. It's not like I've got a manufacturing defect kind of a piece and I have to live with this. No. Autism is anything but that. It needs no medicine. Unless, of course, the autistic child is having fever, which anybody can and will need medicine. But autism in itself, no medicine needed, please, no. Yeah, you have to train the brain to get out of behaviors, develop language, have a handle on sensory, and the parent needs to learn this. Okay, I'm going to take your questions and answers. My kid has no sitting tolerance, Raghav. Yeah, so sitting tolerance is developed again using science. in a step-by-step manner. So how do you develop sitting tolerance? First of all, one attempt, one variable. Okay, which means here the variable is sitting tolerance. Attempt is what you are going to do. Okay, you cannot have one attempt and multiple variables. That okay, I'm gonna teach ABC also, I'm gonna get the kid to sit also. It will never work. That's not how it works. So what you're gonna do, you will pick up a skill your child can do. Let us say, for example, coloring. The child who is Rajni Singh, some fraud. Don't go there. I don't know who that is, but one parent told me that somebody called Rajni Singh and we wanted to watch your videos and they said pay on this link. I said no, we don't do that. So that's why I'm saying don't do that, because that's a fraud. Okay. So going back to, I get distracted. My God, this ADHD thing. I'm not gonna look here or there. I see a question and I just get distracted. So what was I saying? I've forgotten. I saw Rajni Singh and I drifted that side. So basically, what was I saying? I was answering a question. What was I answering? Can you please write down what was I saying? My child is having apraxia, no speech, 6 years old, please help. Oh, sitting tolerance, you said. Yeah. I was answering that. I come back. Now I'm not going to look at any other question until I answer this. So one attempt, one variable. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the child to color if they know how to color. Okay. And then you'll say, we start here and we end here. Okay. Start point, end point. We don't get up in between. Clear expectation setting. Preempting. You are behind the child, little bit back. If the child gets up, you come rushing and you say, sit. I told you to sit. Sit down. Don't raise your voice. No anger. Okay? No, how many times have I told you that drama not needed? No Ekta Kapoor. Okay? Yeah. So stay back and just come up and say, sit. Finish. Okay? Reinforcers in hand. Lots of praise. Buddy, you're doing super. Carry on. We finish here. You'll finish here. You get this. Sit down. First, make it 2 minutes. Let the child just finish it and make a big deal. Amazing. Super. You're too good. Take this. Then the next time, make it 3 minutes. Make it 4 minutes. So you must have a tabular thing how you are going to increase your child's sitting tolerance. Okay? Then you make it 10 minutes. But don't start with an unknown thing. I want to teach my child alphabets. This is a variable in itself. And my child doesn't sit. So how do I teach? I don't know. You never do 2 attempts and 2 variables. First you get the child to learn to sit. When mommy says sit, sit. When daddy says sit, sit. Okay, when that variable is achieved, then you go to, because they know how to sit. And then if they know how to sit for 5 minutes, you only teach for 5 minutes. Yeah, at most 6. Or 5.5, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. By your clock. You don't sit them down for 45 minutes. Yeah? I hope you got the answer. This is how you develop. If you want to see practical demos on how do you structure your classroom, how do you classroom in your house, okay? So please don't tell me I am not a teacher. You are. If God shows you, there's no running away from autism, okay? You better get started and better start doing it. No outside therapist will give you that kind of result which you will give yourself, because the child lives the maximum time with you. But I don't know how to do it. Learn. End of matter. But why should I learn? I'm not a therapist, because this is your kid. Unless you have plans to leave him at the mandir ki seedhi. That's a choice you have. You know? Raat ke andhere mein. So don't learn. But if you don't have any such plans, then this is your kid. You call the shots. Because you're the center focus, the center point. You create your IEPs. You get others to follow. You talk to the teacher and say, sir, I fully appreciate what you're doing, but these are my goals for my child. It'll be great if we can partner and you can do these top 3. And next week, if I can know, how far have we come here and what strategies are you using? That's when he loses his sleep or she loses her sleep. That Chudail parent is coming. That Chudail parent is coming. Is going to ask me, yeah, why not Chudail? My kid. I have to be careful. Okay? You don't become chudel, you get into trouble, boss. It's your kid. And the one thing that will not come back, your gold will come back, your monies will come back, your broken business will come back, a broken marriage will come back, a burnt down house will come back. You'll create more. The child's age will not come back. A child's age will not come back. The lag will become so much that you can do nothing about it. So please prioritize your child. Be that chudel parent. That's okay. Yeah? But prioritize your kid. And to do that, you have to be in control. And to be in control, you have to learn. So then don't tell me why should I learn. Yeah? It's the basic essence. Because that child is yours. Okay. So, what was I saying? Okay, anyway, I'll go to the next question. Treatment available for improving connections and neuroplasticity. Don't fear monger medicines, aqua, thotham. Listen, I don't care about whatever nonsense you want to write. Fearmonger? Do not go for medical treatment for autism. That does not work. Okay? You want to call it fearmonger? Go ahead, do what you want to do. Go file a lawsuit against me. Like I care. Huh? People, I am here to fearmonger you against medicines because I, Rajni Singh, sitting here with 20 years of work experience, am telling you, I will show you a before and an after when parents have taken it in their hands. Not one, not two, thousands of them. Thousands of them. And I invite anybody at the rate Aquathotham or whoever that is. Okay? Show me a before and after. Forget thousands. Show me 5 substantial. Not like, okay, he didn't know how to do colors and now he knows how to do colors. Don't give me that nonsense, okay? The child is going to college. The child can make friends, okay? The child is now grown up enough, living independently. I will show you in thousands. No medicine, systems. And I will fearmonger because unfortunately, the medical model does not have even 5 cases to register. If you do, go file a lawsuit against me. I will be responsible for my words in the court. You want it in writing? Take it. That's it. Without a before and after. Nothing else matters, okay? Your biomedics, we have, it's sad. Dr. Leela Senthil, she spent 1.5 CR. She said I could have made a house on biomedics. And then people will come back and say, oh, that must have been a doctor who wasn't good, and we know of somebody, who knows of somebody, who knows of this one, who has a chacha, taya, phuphad, bhatija, bhanja, uncle, whose son improved. Nobody will say, my kid took medicine I have not come across in 20 years. Fear-mongering? Yes, sir. 20 years I have not come across one case where somebody will thumping and say, my child wouldn't talk, wouldn't look in the eye, my child wouldn't sit in the classroom, and then I started this falana capsule. And then for 20 years I did nothing else. I just gave this falana capsule. I did HBOT, I did stem cell, or whatever else you want to say you did. Okay? And here he is today. He is a successful doctor. He is an entrepreneur. He is a so-and-so. Not even 5 cases. Not even 5. If you have, bring them on. Let's have a challenge. Yeah? Aise to, that one Babaji, he says, bring to me, I will lagao jhada. You know jhada? With that morpunk, he will take those feathers around the child 7 times and the child will be free of autism. Those guys are also there. So please be careful about what you do with your kid. Okay? The only thing that will work, not because Rajni says so. Okay? This is not Rajni's model. This is Temple Grandin's model, who's double PhD. Zero medication, okay? Yeah? Talking about fear mongering. The only thing that will work, double PhD, that lady. Fierce autism advocate. Yeah? The only thing that works is work. When you, in a structured way, make IEPs. Okay? And then you review the IEPs every month. Then you do autism specific teaching, training and parenting techniques. That's all the brain needs. Improve neuroplasticity. Yes, please tell me by what percentage. Tell me what all goals were taken in month 1. How many of those goals were achieved without any manual intervention? Let's talk apple to apple, okay? No, nothing was done. The parent was vacationing in Bahamas, just took a pill, put it in the mouth. In 1 month, the child started speaking from 1 word to 2 words, from 2 words to 3 words. Within 6 months, the child was speaking 3 to 4 sentences. Each sentence was a length of 5 to 6 words. Give me one case with proof. 1, 5 bhi mat karo. 1, not even 5. I'll take it. That's how we work at SASHAKT. So your child can speak 20 words, understand 50 words, receptive 50. All right, let's now, in the next 2 months, let's now look at how do we take from 20 to 50. What OPT support does the child need? Okay, so we'll give massages here. All right, what else? We will do OT exercises with the kid. There's got to be some logic and understanding and explanation, not just a wishy-washy, it goes in and it cleans the gut and something happens and this thing happens, and that nonsense doesn't work. Okay, guys? I don't know, I'm just too touchy about this whole thing because children's lives are at stake, so I just get triggered. Yeah? So, don't worry about me, I'm a little crazy. But I talk sense and I talk facts and I talk data. So, challenge me on anything, but don't challenge me on strategies and do not challenge me on data because I live by data. How many children gained what percentage as far as behaviors are concerned, language, social skills, self-help skills, academic skills, OT, correction, okay, stabilizing and controlling the sensory outbursts, okay, what percentage growth in 1 month, in 1 year, okay, how much of eye contact increased, how much of back and forth talking increased, how many friends making, what percentage of, so I'm a data person, yeah, with 0 medicines. Okay, all right. Who is Rajni Singh? Some fraud, like I said. Be careful, Anna. This is Astha from your first batch. Love you. I love you too. I have opened a preschool in Lucknow and I'm teaching on your new students, teaching one of your new students' daughter. Am I glad? God bless you. God bless you. Shakti, the power of hope. God bless you, sweetheart. This is what I want. One candle lighting another, not spreading darkness that, press here and this happens and eat Karela and this happens and eat aloo and this happens. Karela and aloo is good for your body. Aloo is tasty. Karela is going to cleanse the blood. But only work will work for autism. Yeah? Great going, Asta. God bless you. Okay. People, if you truly want to learn the autistic ways of working, yeah, get fear-mongered. And join the boot camp so that you can learn. How do you take your child step by step? What is the realistic percentage of growth you can expect? How far along? Okay. What do I have to do? How far along can you go within? पेमेंट करना है. अच्छा 5 मिनट रुकने के लिए बोलो, मैं सेशन में हूँ. How far along will you go? Will you be when it comes to being realistic and understanding that within 1 year I cannot have my kid talk back and forth like my neurotypical kid. Okay, it's gonna take me from where I am today with a growth of this much 5 minutes रुकने के लिए with a growth of this much every year, every month. Okay, that in 1 month he'll be talking 2 words independently, and in 3 months he'll be talking at least a 2 word or a 3 word phrase. So like that you do a calculation. Okay, medicine's not needed. Okay, then how do you achieve it? Using autism specific parenting, teaching and training techniques. Okay, that is how you increase the neural ability or neuroplasticity, not by popping in pills. That doesn't work. Okay, so like this, if you want to learn that how do I make a reasonable plan over 1 year, what kind of strategies I apply, how do I teach, how do I train, what is it that I need to learn to be able to impart that knowledge to my child, what is structured teaching techniques, write DM to us. Don't write I in the chat box because then this gets lost and all. DM to us and we shall send you the link. It's happening Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And for heaven's sake, people, please get scared. Please get scared, because when somebody who's a 29-year-old boy's mother calls me and says he beats me up, and we have to hide in the washrooms because his behaviors have touched the roof, and that we have spent like 1 crore of rupees starting from the time he was a baby, but nothing has happened. For heaven's sake, please get scared. Yeah, so that you take the right action. Yeah, fear is not bad always. You need to take the right actions in the right time to get the right results. The guy is waiting for a payment. I'm gonna go. God bless you, and God bless you, Astha. And I need more of you guys to become these Asthas that you're training, and you are opening your own thingies, and you are teaching more children, because that's how we will have an autism inclusive society, empowered society, when I understand you and you understand me, and together we understand that autistic children are capable, and we need to take the right actions for children. Bye bye. DM us boot camp. Just DM boot camp. We'll send you the link.